With the Butt Kicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. Butt Kicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back trackside once again, race fans, here to the Turn 3 Racing Network tonight. Season number 2 comes to a close. The Turn 5 Motorsports Beef Jerky Unlimited RexingCompanies series fires things off for the final time here at Southern National Motorsports Park, right here in beautiful sunny North Carolina. Wilson County's Kinley is the home of Southern National. Gonna have some heat racing action coming at you right after qualifying. We're gonna kick things off here tonight with a handful of drivers on track. Sheldon Fiddick gonna go top of the speed charts in his Beef Jerky Unlimited RexingCompanies number 41 machine. Return to the track for Finnig, looking to get back to winning ways. Will he be able to get the job done here tonight? We're going to have to wait and see. Let's get a little bit of that track information back up for you. There you can see 87 degrees here in qualifying, so a lot of grip out there on track for these drivers. We've seen some slipping and sliding here tonight in the happy hour. Handful of drivers having a little bit of trouble. And speaking of trouble, having a little bit of trouble with the graphics, and we're going to get things sorted out on our end. Taking the top spot in qualifying so far here tonight, Sheldon Fiddick will start at the front of the field with just halfway remaining in qualifying, and just like that, Tom Edie, the Beef Jerky Unlimited 86 Tour modified machine, will take the quick time here in qualifying 13:52 on the speed charts for Tommy D. So 7 of our 9 drivers with a qualifying time. And as the music's done and over with, out the way, we've got just 2 minutes remaining here in qualifying tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park season's finale here tonight. So who's going to snatch the final Evansville Cold Storage Pole Award here tonight? It looks to be like Tommy D will secure that one. Just Gutman and Robert D yet to put in a qualifying time. We'll see if either of those drivers hit the track. 15-lap heat race in store tonight before the 40-lap feature event. We're trying to get word from officials on how everything is going to shake down here tonight. I do believe we're going to have at least one short shootout for you before we fire things off for that 40-lap feature event here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park. And for those of you that have followed along throughout the season, you know we talked to Tommy D in Victory Lane last week from Wild West Motorsports Park in the Pro 4 Stadium truck. Walking away with a race win. Very good runs over the course of the past 3 to 4 weeks, and Tommy D eyeballing that championship here tonight. We'll see if Tommy can't finish things off and not only pick up a final checkered flag, but walk away with some season hardware as well. 30 seconds remaining in qualifying, so we're going to get things ready to go for heat racing action. Fans still beginning to fill the stands. And we're going to have ourselves one heck of a night here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park. And it doesn't look like Gutman or Robert D will get out on track for a qualifying lap. Hearing words, no race officials going to give all those fans what they came for, and that's some heat racing action. We're going to have 2 heat races for you tonight. First heat race, 5 drivers getting ready to fire off tonight. So let's take a look trackside. Let's give you your PFL Logistics starting lineup for heat race number 1. Inside pole position tonight, the 86 Beef Jerky Unlimited Tour Modified Machine of Tommy D with Paul Dillon right to his outside. Ethan Wilson, Chad Renselman back in row number 2, and Gutman will finish out this 5-car field. And then down below 3, some trouble getting through pre-race inspection. We may end up having a 4-car field for heat race number 1. Makes his way through tech just in time. Gutman gonna bring up the back of the line with that 003. The pace car lights already off. We're gonna get set to fire the engines and get underway here tonight. Heat race number 1 ready to roll. Pace car gonna duck in this time around, and we'll get set to unleash the beast here on the east coast of North Carolina. Beautiful grassroots racing facility gonna crown a champion in the Beef Jerky Unlimited RexingCompanies Turn 5 Motorsports season number 2. And that snatched the pole position leads him to the green flag in heat race number 1, and green flag flies for the first time here tonight under racing conditions. Tommy D steps out to an early advantage. Side-by-side racing action between Paul Dillon and Ethan Wilson. Wilson gonna fall into that third position, single file very quickly here. Still a hot and heavy battle for that second position. Paul Dillon dealing with Ethan Wilson right now. Wilson hot on the trail, looking to take the spot away. Chad Renselman, solid fourth position, 2.5 seconds back from this three-car battle at the front of the field. Gutman just 1 second back from there, holding down that fifth position. This will determine that inside lane for tonight's 40-lap feature event. Just like that quick, we are down to just 10 laps to go. 9 when we cross the line this time around. And Tommy D stretching his legs at the front of the field. Let's look at the man behind the machine. Take a look at that great camera angle just above the counter pin. Get to look back and watch these drivers put the wheel to work here through Southern National. 8 laps remaining in the PFL Logistics Heat Race number 1. Tommy D already with the Evansville Cold Storage Pole Award, looking to snatch Heat Race number 1's checkered flag. Half a second advantage over the 113 of Paul Dillon. There you can see Dillon able to walk away from Ethan Wilson. Wilson with a little bit of a moment, gave up a ton of time here. 49 going to fall back into the clutches of the 946 of Chad Renselman. Renselman almost 4 seconds back at one time, now just under 2. So with quick heat racing on track, expect to see some fireworks with a week into the feature event here tonight. Just 3 laps to go, less than a mile around this track. Popsicle sticks gonna go on display this time around for race leader Tommy D, backing up, being the fastest driver in hot laps, snatching the pole position, and walking the dog. I don't want to say yarding the field, but walking the dog here into heat race number 1. He's going to look to take the PFL Logistics checkered flag this time around into turn 3 for the final time here in heat race number 1. Tommy D going to lead him off of 4. Paul Dillon get across the stripe in second with Ethan Wilson, Renselman, and Gutman rounding out your 5 for heat race number 1. So as drivers get ready to hit the track here in heat race number 2, we're going to have 4 drivers slotted in for heat race number 2. The man that put down the second fastest lap in qualifying, and doesn't that just feel like you're being called the bridesmaid? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. So let's head trackside as drivers begin to roll off of the starting grid here in the PFL Logistics Heat Race number 2, starting inside row number 1, leading them to the green flag, 41. Beef Jerky Unlimited, RexingCompanies, Real Optics, Turn 5 Motorsports, 41 machine of Sheldon Fitting. The 109 of Bender just to his outside with the 34 of Andy. Sitting in that third position, a little bit of chrome horn action here on the up to speed laps. The 9 of Robert E just to his outside. Palm Dude looking to get back to victory lane. Will the 9 be able to do it? We'll have to wait and find out. We've got 15 laps of heat racing action to bring you before we see the checkered flag fly here. This will set your lineup for the outside row in the 40-lap feature event coming up here very shortly. Pace car in, drivers on the floor, and green flag flies once again here from Southern National Motorsports Park. The 109 of Bender almost into the back end of that 41, getting into turn number 1. That's going to stack them up on the high side. Trying now to keep the position away. 34 Vandy digging on the bottom and clearing the outside. And that Jack Daniels 109. Bender going to keep that second position. Andy comfortably in third. No real challenge right now by that 9. So the battle is going to be right here inside of your top 3 once again. Battle for the race lead. Bender looking for some track time. A little bit of a wiggle as the left side tires touch the apron down there on the bottom of the racetrack, and that's going to set Bender back just a little. Great run through 3 and 4 that time by. Gained back everything he lost. It looks like turn 1 may be the weak spot right now for this 109 of Bender as we take a look back off of the tail end of that 109, looking back at the 34 of Andy, who's beginning to fall into the clutches of Robert D. for that third and fourth position. 5 laps already behind us, 9 remain here in heat race number 2. Sheldon Fiddick continuing to show the way. Fastest lap of heat race number 2 turned in the last time around by race leader Fiddick at the front. Hanging it out on corner exit, almost into that outside wall. Man, Fiddick may be pushing it a little early. Cross flags on display for race leader Fiddick as he heads back into turn number 3. Bender still hot on his trail. Battle third and fourth. Oh, trouble on track, and Andy into the outside wall, and that's going to move Robert E. into that third position, looking to start 6th here tonight in the 40-lap feature event. And with 5 laps to go this time by, Sheldon Fiddick looks to go wire to wire here at Southern National. We haven't been to it yet, but I tell you what, let's jump on board here. Let's get a feel for the banking and how this track truly is. You can see a little bit of bumpiness, some characteristics coming out of the corner, dives down into the corner, almost reminds you of that entry into Concord. One of the tracks that you kind of dive down into the corner a little bit, somewhat a little reminiscent of Dover, maybe you might want to say. So as he works his way through 3 and 4, coming to the white flag one more time around the track, and Sheldon Fiddick will lead every single lap here in heat race number 2, looking to take the PFL Logistics checkered flag in heat race number 2. Cross the line this time by, and Fiddick captures the flag. Bender going to come home in second with Robert D. right there in third, and Andy finishing out the 4-car field. Well, that's going to do it for us for heat racing action. We're going to step away for just a brief moment, get things set up and ready to go for your national anthem. So don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back live from Southern National.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rackets regular, the boats bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And back trackside after the flyover as we get set for tonight's 40-lap feature event. Drivers begin to head to the front stretch for your starting lineup here tonight, starting inside row number 1 in the Southern National Championship night. Snatching the Evansville Cold Storage Pole Award, walking away with the PFL Logistics Heat Race number 1 checkered flag inside at the 86. Beef Jerky Unlimited Tour Modified Machine, Tommy D will lead the field to the green flag. Heat Race winner Sheldon Finnick gonna start just to his outside with Paul Dillon in the 109 of Kinder, starting just to his outside in that 4th position. Back in row number 3 tonight, the 49 of Ethan Wilson and the 9 of Robert D. Chad Renselman and Andy make up row number 4, and rounding out the 9-car field in championship night, the 003 of Gutman. That's going to do it for your starting lineup tonight. Down the back stretch, we get set to roll once again. Pace car will duck off and will set the field afire with the music fading. Driver's going to bring the engines to life and green flag flies. The 40-lap feature event here tonight. Contact 1 goes around the 109 of Bender, going to go around in quick caution here tonight. Caution flag going to fly on lap number 1. We'll get the field back behind the pace car, re-rack them, restack them, reset, and re-roll here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park. And with cold tires down into the corner, a little bit of a self-spin, but we're going to go back. Let's check the replay. Let's see what happened to this 109. Quick on the gas all over the bumper of Finnick. Oh, and a little bit of help, a little bit of contact there from the 113 of Paul Dillon. Big mishap on corner exit there. Looks like the 946 going to clip the 109 of Bender. Fortunate enough for that 109, he's able to keep it out on track, but Renselman having to head to pit road. Quick caution bringing the field back behind the pace car here tonight. Our good buddy Skylar Richardson out there in the pace car, pulling the pace car duties. Boss man at the flag stand up there, ready to give him the signal to drop the hammer once again. Pace car in on the gas and green flag flies. One more time here from Southern National Motorsports Park. Tommy D gonna lead him through 1 and 2. Fiddick now battling with Dylan on the bottom. The 113 looking for a position, looking for space on the track. The 49 Wilson right behind him. Ooh, a little bit of a mix-up there. Wanda B and Ethan Wilson all over each other. They're going to mix it up for just a moment. Sort it on out. Up into the wall goes Fiddick. Sheldon Fiddick up into the outside wall. That's going to hurt the right side for sure. As Bender looking to work his way back through the field from the tail end. The lap number 5 goes on the board. Will drop timing scoring back over to the left-hand side of your screen. It looks like we've got a little bit of a hang-up with that timing and scoring. So let's see if we can't get that one fixed up, rectified, and ready to roll for you. And, well, unfortunately, it looks like only wanting to give us those top 5 numbers. Bender sits in 6th, Gutman back in 7th with Andy Chad Rinsman. Finishing out the 9-car field here. Close battle behind Tommy D. Front of the field, all coming together. Look at this, 4 or 5 drivers throw a blanket over them, all running within a few tenths of each other. Hot and heavy action on championship night here tonight for the... Whoa, and around goes Fiddick. Sheldon Fiddick going to go around off of turn number 2. No contact, but caution. Caution will fly for the second time here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park as Sheldon Fiddick goes around off of 2. Let's go high above the track with the Evansville Cold Storage replay. Let's see what happened with Fiddick. And again, no contact, just a lazy self-spin, slight contact with that inside concrete barrier. Fortunately enough for Fiddick, not a lot of damage, not a lot of contact with that inside jersey barrier, so he'll look to rejoin the field from the rear. It doesn't look to be coming to pit road, so we will see the one to go next time around. The one finger away from the boss man at the flag stand, and we'll have just 1 lap remaining here under caution. And across the line, pace car lights go out. We're ready to restack them at the front of the field. Paul Dillon with a good restart last time, able to really challenge Fiddick for that second position. Will he be able to challenge Tommy D for the top spot as Tommy controls the field for the restart? Pace car in on the gas and green flag flies once again here from Southern National Motorsports Park. A little bit of a rough start there for Dillon as he tries to cut down the track. He's going to go around off of the front end of the 109 of Bender, and we're going to go right back under yellow flag conditions. Caution out for the 3rd time here tonight as Dillon goes around. Look to really diamond the corner there, and just unfortunately not enough real estate. He's going to come back across the nose and go around, and that's going to do it. That's going to put us under caution once again. Let's take one more look at it. There's the second part of it coming down the track across the nose of that 109 of Bender. He's going to go around, flip the car back in the right direction, but we'll go under caution for the 3rd time here tonight. And this is really playing right into the hands of Tommy D, really at the front of the field. The more caution laps we run, the less chances are that you're going to use up those tires. As caution flag going to fly on lap number 9. Caution laps do not count the feature event, so we've got just 9 laps on the board. 10 when we drop the hammer for the green flag. So still quite a bit of ways to go here from Southern National tonight. Tommy D looking to walk away with the checkered flag and looking to walk away as your season number 2 champion. It's all going to come to a head here tonight. I believe if he can finish inside of the top 3, Tommy D will walk away as your season champion. So we'll double him up once again. Back down into turn number 3. Pace car ready to go. Out of turn 4 on the gas, and green flag flies once again here from Southern National Motorsports Park. Everybody clean and clear through turn 1. A little bit of a stack up towards the tail end of the field. As Tommy D steps away, we'll cross the line. First green flag lap under our belt after the restart here. Jumping around just a little bit. Let's take a look at the battle. Behind Sheldon, Fiddick, Paul Dillon, and Andy going at it. Tight little scrum near the front, Bender and Gutman. Battling for 4th and 5th. Bender on the tail end of Robert D. For the moment, the A-Shock number 9. Looking to walk away with a podium position in the season finale here in the Tour Modified Machines. A little bit of a mixed trip of bags, if you will, or mixed bag of tricks. There you go, a little bit of a mixed bag of tricks. Promise we can talk. Sometimes we're just not very good with words. A little bit of contact now between Bender and Robert E. and D. Gonna go into the outside wall. Bender will take over that 3rd position. So after an early spin from contact with the 113, Bender heading his way back to the front of the field. Now just 25 laps remaining as we cross the line. Lap number 15 underway. Chad Rinselman with a little bit of trouble. He's going to bring out the caution flag for the 4th time here tonight. 24 laps to go, 15 laps on the board. Let's go take a look what happened with Rinselman. Through the corner and a lazy whoa, slider. In the Mickey's 946 Tour Modified Machine. Oh my goodness, field coming by, and that could have been bad. But the Mickey's 946 gonna have a little bit of problems, have a little setback, but still enough time remaining to overcome the odds. Bender spinning from the front of the field, and here he is now. The 109 Jack Daniels machine sits in that 3rd position, eyeballing the front of the field. He's going to restart right behind that 86 of Tommy D as we get set to go back double file. This time around, field will receive the 1 to go. Bringing the field back to the restart zone, ready to smash the gas, and away we go. Green flag flies once again here from Southern National Motorsports Park. Turn 1 clean and clear for everybody on the track, way up the track. It's that 946 of Chad Rinselman almost into the outside wall. Big late exit for that 946 out of turn number 2 as Tommy Deegan across the line. Continue to lead from the front. Looking to go wire to wire here, back up that wire to wire checkered flag performance. The PFL Logistics Heat Race number 1, looking to snatch the JR Expedited Freight's most laps led, almost leading halfway. Here tonight, just a handful of laps, 3 more laps in the front of the field, and this man right here, the Beef Jerky Unlimited RexingCompanies 86. Tommy D looking to secure the JR Expedited Freight's Most Laps Led award here tonight. And eyeballing that championship, it's getting closer. It's right there. Within the reach, will Tommy D finish it off here tonight? Sheldon Fittig get ahead on and off pit road as Fittig loses a lap to race leader. There you can see down a second lap now. Trouble tonight for that 41. He started inside row number 1. Pole sitter for heat race number 2. Led wire to wire. Started outside pole position for the 40 lap feature event, but trouble here tonight, and Fittig finds himself looking for some help. He's going to need a caution or two to get himself back in contention, but time is slowly running out. Tommy D shows the way by a half a second over Ethan Wilson sitting in second. Bender rounds out your podium drivers. Robert D in the A-Shock number 9 machine right here, breathing down the neck of Bender as we continue around the track. Let's take a look on board a handful of these cars. We've got some great onboard cameras. As you can see, that left front really working. The shock package really on display here at Southern National Motorsports Park, nestled in the East Coast, Wilson County to be exact, in Kinley, North Carolina. Great grassroots racing here from Southern National. And with the 11 laps remaining this time around, lap traffic will come into play. Just off in front of race leaders, that's the 946 Mickey's machine of Chad Renselman, and Renselman gonna go around. Caution on the speedway. Caution flag will fly for the 5th time with just 11 laps to go. So here you go. It's championship deciding time here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park. We're going to refire things with just 10 laps remaining. Tommy D, with just about 3.5 miles of racing action remaining in season number 2. Tommy D looking to finish things off on a high note, the walk-off grand slam, if you will. Fastest time in happy hour, fastest time in qualifying, led wire to wire in heat race number 1. He's led 30 laps here tonight in this 40-lap feature event. Just 10 more to go to check that final box and not only pick up a checkered flag, but pick up the Season 2 championship. Tommy D looking to do it all here tonight. Redemption at hand as Tommy D looks to walk away as your Season 2 champion. We've got drivers that got something to say about it, starting right behind him. Ethan Wilson, that 109 of Bender. Don't count Bender out here tonight. He has been ultra fast. We'll see how he goes on the restart. Will the inside lane have that grip advantage and really fire off of turn number 4? We're going to find out shortly. We're going to find out quickly, I should say, just about 15 seconds before we drop the green flag. Once again here from Southern National Motorsports Park with 10 laps to go. It's going to be a Southern Saturday night shootout in the Tour Mods right here from Southern National. In all the gas and green flag flies. How about Wilson on the high side? Really able to hang with Tommy D on this on the restart. Big moment there. Robert D had us almost tongue-tied. And there's going to be terrible. The 34 of Andy going to have a problem, and the 34 is going to go around, punish back under caution. 9 laps to go. 8 when we cross the 8 when we drop the green flag once again. So a quick caution here slows the field back behind that iRacing pace car. And well, nobody's going to be coming to pit road. I can pretty much guarantee you that, unless you've got some heavy significant damage. I don't think you're going to be coming to pit road for tires. No need to come for fuel. You can see Sheldon Finnick working his way around the high side, and that will put that 41 back on the lead lap. We said he was going to need some help. We said he was going to need some cautions, and he's going to get it. Sheldon Finnick, 2 quick cautions, getting his 2 laps back. And if you're Finnick here, what do? I mean, you might as well come get some tires, right? I mean, you're going to start tailing the field. Why not come and get 4 freshies? Some heat cycles on the tires in front, and it looks like crew chief says, you stay out on track. And Finnick gonna listen. He's gonna stay out on the racetrack. Don't look for Finnick to come to pit road. So obviously the tires are not that beneficial. Starting with cold tires with what should be 9 laps remaining when we drop the hammer with the green flag once again. And there it is. Pace car lights are out. We're going to go single file restart with less than 10 laps remaining. Single file restart this time around. Will it be the final caution? Will we see a 10 lap run to the end? We're going to find out now. Out of turn number 4, Tommy D on the gas, and green flag flies one more time here from Southern National Motorsports Park. Tight little battle for that 3rd position. Ethan Wilson holding down 2nd, but Bender not satisfied, not wanting to walk away. In 3rd, looking to get to 2nd, possibly run down Tommy D at the front of the field. And it looks like the 003 of Gutman going to have some problems on the restart, and he's going to go directly to pit road. 7 laps to go this time by. Tommy D looks to show the way. Nine cars in the field here tonight for championship night from Southern National Motorsports Park. We have still got 8 left on the track, but only 7 on the lead lap. The 003 of Gutman, after coming to pit road, going to lose 2 laps. Tommy D, bit of a wiggle at the front of the field. High 5 from the boss man in the black stand. Just 5 laps to go. Looking inside his Bender. Tommy gonna have to be careful opening up that door. Oh, and there it is, up on the wall. We'll wall ride for a minute, and Wilson gonna give up that 2nd position into 2nd easily. Now is that 109 of Bender with 3 to go. This time by, we've got a car stopped on the front stretch, and this is gonna give us an unofficial green-white checkered attempt here. Caution laps do not count. Keep that in mind, race fans. Caution laps do not count. So we're going to have 3 laps of racing to go. 3 laps of racing. Well, let's look at this for a minute. Let's get this. When we drop the green flag, we're going to have 2 laps to go. Bender's going to have a restart of the night. We've seen Ethan Wilson have a great restart earlier. Was able to really hang with Tommy D for a moment. But now the focus is going to shift to that 109. He's going to have to time this thing right. He's going to have to get on the gas right at the same moment if he's going to want to challenge for the checkered flag at all here tonight. What a dominating performance, though, from that Beef Jerky Unlimited crew. Big time shout out to our title and series sponsor, BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. Great product. If you're looking for some great beef jerky, they've got it all over there at beefjerkyunlimited.com. They've got chicken jerky, turkey jerky, and believe it or not, some amazing pork jerky as well. Hit them up, get your bag, head out to the track with a little snack in your pocket from beefjerkyunlimited.com. Use discount code TURN5, that's capital TURN and the number 5. Receive 15% discount off your order from beefjerkyunlimited.com. Also a big tip of the cap to RexingCompanies and all of their affiliates, PFL Logistics, JR Expedited Freights, as well as Evansville Cold Storage. Great sponsors. A pleasure working with each and every one of them throughout the course of this season. Real Optics coming back on board late in the season, so a big tip of the cap to them as well. Lose the lenses and get Real Optics at realoptics.com. Pace car in and we're set to go. Green flag flies for what could be the final time. Great run to the green flag for Bender. He's all over the tail end of Tommy D, halfway down the backstretch, back into turn number 3. White flag flies. Final lap around the 3/10 mile of the track here in Kinley, North Carolina. Southern National Motorsports Park putting on a show down in turn 3 for the final time across the line, and we will crown a race winner and a season champion. Tommy D gonna walk away with it all here tonight. What a run for that 86. Bender gonna finish out the race in second with Ethan Wilson third, Robert D in fourth, Sheldon Fittick comes home fifth. There's going to be some scratches on that thing after all. A little bit of contact, a little bit of showmanship here tonight. Lots of speed behind the wheel of that 86 machine, and Tommy D going to give the fans in the stands a bit of a smoke show. What a run! What a way to cap things off for season number 2. Take a look at that picture right there. Absolutely phenomenal race. Fans couldn't ask for a better championship night. What a run. What a night. We're going to step away for just a brief commercial break, get things set and ready to go in victory lane with your race winner and season champion. Don't go anywhere, race fans. We'll be right back. And back trackside at the conclusion of tonight's championship night from Southern National Motorsports Park. You can see drivers down there waiting on the front stretch for their post-race interviews. But first, we're going to kick things off here at the end of the season. We're going to bring in our good buddy, our good friend behind the wheel of that 41 machine, Sheldon Fittig. Would love to come and talk to us for just a moment. So we're going to pop him on into the booth here for just a few words. Sheldon, it's Dave. How you doing? How you feeling after a great season in another solid run?
Hey, Dave. Hey, everybody. I just wanted to hop in here for a couple seconds before we got into the podium, guys, and just thank everybody who is a part of this league and everybody who watches this over the course of the time that we get through this. You know, this is our second season. Had a lot of fun running a lot of different cars and tracks. It's fantastic. I just wanted to jump in here, and I told Dave that, you know, I want to thank Dave for spending this time here broadcasting for us in Turn 3 and for what they do for us here at Turn 5 Motorsports. I'm lucky enough. I've been on a road trip for the last, I don't know how many days. I just drove 4,100 and some miles driving back from North Carolina to North Dakota to visit my family. I'm a little wired. I'm a little tired, and I got back in time to race tonight. But I just want to thank Dave in Turn 3. I want to thank Tommy D and Beef Jerky Unlimited for what they do for iRacing, for us guys that just want to race and have a good time here in the iRacing. I really want to thank RexingCompanies and Dylan Rexing and my friend who is supporting us here, do what we're doing, playing some iRacing, doing some virtual racing. It's fantastic. I just, go check them both out. Beef Jerky Unlimited's fantastic. Obviously, I have Beef Jerky Unlimited everywhere I go. Tommy D supports me and everything we do at Turn 5. And my buddy Dylan, if you're in the world, you need cold storage, you need logistics, you need that last mile trucking, like, go check out RexingCompanies with Evansville Cold Storage and JR's Expedited Freight and PFL Logistics. Those guys are great. It's been a great season. This is the end of the season. We got our race winners tonight. We have our season champion, who is Tommy D. We got our runner-up in Bomb Dude, and then our third place in the season, which is Ethan. Like, these guys hung around. We run 16 races of the All-Star race. It's just so dang fun, and we appreciate everybody hanging out with us and watching the feed. Like, it's just been great. I look forward. We'll take a little break here on Tuesday nights as we get everything organized for the next season. I don't know when it's going to be here, probably a month or so. We'll get started up again. But I just appreciate everybody supporting us. Dave, like, thank you, buddy. I know I took longer than I said I would, but it's fantastic. I'm happy to do this, run this league, take care of what we need to do.
Well, Sheldon, it's always a pleasure to catch up with you, and we always appreciate the kind words, and it's been my pleasure to work with you guys. The product on track is second to none. The idea behind the series, absolutely fantastic, and the drivers, I can't say enough about the drivers, the field of drivers that you guys have week in, week out. Some of the top-tiered, top-level guys across all the different aspects of vehicles that we've seen over the course of the 2 seasons so far. So season number 3, my goodness, I have no idea what's in store, but I'm sure it's going to be fabulous. And as always, Sheldon, my man, and always a pleasure. And until we have a chance to talk again, stay safe and keep it fast.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, there you have it. Sheldon Fittig with a few words for the fans and the drivers out there tonight. We're going to jump right into victory lane tonight. We're going to do things a little different from what maybe you are accustomed to, but let's see if we can't get a few words with race winner, Season two's champion, Tommy D. It's Dave. You got a copy?
How about that?
How about that, man? I mean,
Just when I thought I was out of the championship and I wasn't even racing for points, I ended up winning the championship. That's just too crazy.
well, sometimes, and I don't know, maybe it's a weird little thing, but when I was wrestling in middle school and high school, I had one particular coach that used to tell me, just let go. It was sometimes when you just let go and you don't put things on your mind, you seem to perform a little bit better because you're not worried about the consequences. And it seemed to work for you this season. Hell of a job, man.
Man, thank you so much. I still can't believe it. I've been racing with these guys forever. Didn't have a chance at the championship the first season of Turn 5. A couple different leagues I've been in, every time I'm got a shot at championship, either get wrecked a couple weeks in a row or I'm off racing doing my real job, and it messed me up in the points. And just to be able to pull one off and actually do my job traveling around the country and still be able to pull off a championship with the quality of drivers that we got here, and Bomb Dude and Ethan and Sheldon and Paul Dillon and Bender and all these guys that show up every week. And I can't wait to see these guys improve and get better and make it to the next season, see what cars we're going to have for next season.
Yeah, week in and week out over the course, I would say, of the past about 4 to 5 weeks, you've just been absolutely phenomenal, and this is the culmination of that. Tommy, again, congratulations on the wire-to-wire performance in both your heat race and the feature event here tonight, securing the final checkered flag in season number 2, but more importantly, that season championship hardware. So for the final time here tonight, would you like to give any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous?
Well, I got to give a shout out to Beef Jerky Unlimited for supporting this series. Sheldon for, manipulating and controlling and keeping it organized. And this was his and mine, his brainchild about 3 years ago. And it seems like guys are really starting to like it. They were talking tonight that they really enjoy being able to utilize, more of what iRacing has to offer, because we do change to different cars week to week, and we've been doing different cars from season to season. So it's really cool, and I can't wait to just build up this little league and get a little bit more of a following with guys, and who knows, maybe down the road we can actually even build a following of people that watch the stream. That would be awesome. So I want to thank everybody, thank all the racers that support us. I want to thank the RexingCompanies and Sheldon for bringing them on board. And man, I feel sorry for Bomb Dude. He had issues with his equipment tonight, or otherwise he probably would have been up there with me, battling it out. And man, what an awesome night! Just pretty excited. I can't even put it into words yet.
Absolutely. Well, Tommy, again, congratulations, and I'm sure we'll talk again at some point in time. Man, absolutely phenomenal. Love what you guys do. So until next time, my friend, stay safe and keep it fast.
Thank you, man.
All right, there you go. Final few words for the man that walks away with season number 2's final checkered flag. Walking away with the race win. Walking away with the season championship. Tommy D does it big and finishes off the season on top. What a run, what a night here tonight. We're going to see if we can't catch in and have a quick word or two with some of the drivers that finished on the podium. A handful of other drivers here tonight still kind of hanging around, so we're going to see if we can't have a quick word or two with the man that walked away second here tonight behind the wheel of that Jack Daniels 109. Bender, it's Dave, you got us?
I got you.
Hey, man, a little bit of an eventful feature event for you here tonight. You started near the front and an early spin, had to work your way from the back. All in all, fantastic performance from you and your crew. Before we finish things off in season number 2, wanted to have a chance to let you have the mic for a moment. So any shout-outs, thank yous, love yous, want to say anything to anybody?
Yeah, just a lot of appreciation goes out to Sheldon for putting this on. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to race all the races and have a shot at the championship, but The races I did do, he does a good job. It's really fun. And these guys up here, they race clean. So I know I kind of got hit, and I wasn't real happy about it. So I gave a little bump back to him, and then was told that it was a net code. So I was like, oh, sorry. But hey, man, you got to let guys know that they're gonna hit you. You better hit them back, because if you don't hit them back, they're gonna keep hitting you.
Yeah, well, I don't want to take a shot at her because it's not meant that way at you either. But you can't be Haley Deegan out there, and if you follow the truck series, you know what I mean. Just seems like she's always getting run over and doesn't really ever retaliate. So it just keeps on happening, and we'll back you up on that. You can't just be pushed around. Sometimes you got to be the pusher, and just remind guys that, hey man, I'm still here, and you want to play like that, we can play.
Yeah, especially at a short track event. I don't know, in the audience, if anybody ever goes to these races live, but if you go watch a short track race, it doesn't have to be open wheel, closed wheel, even short track stuff. And guys drive rough, and if you're not okay with getting doored or banged into from the rear, that kind of racing ain't for you. But it can be tough on the nerves, no doubt about it. You don't get a lot of time to relax in this style of racing. So, it's fun. I enjoy it, and Sheldon does a good job with the combos and the cars that he puts together. So, anybody want to take a crack at it, man, come down and race with us.
Well, my man, again, congratulations on the great run here tonight in the season finale. So we look forward to trying to catch up with you when season number 3 finally gets underway. But until then, as always, stay safe and keep it fast.
All right, thanks, man. You guys take care.
All right, there you go. Final words for the man that walked away second here tonight from Southern National Motorsports Park behind the wheel of that 109. Bender finishes off in the second position. We're going to have some quick words here with the man that walked away third here tonight. Once again on a podium position, Ethan Wilson. It's Dave. You got us?
Dave in the booth. How we doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good, my man. A great race for you and your crew here tonight. I know it's not where you may have wanted to finish, but still finishing off season number 2 with a podium. You can't be too sad about that. So as things end here in season number 2, what's your, I don't want to say look back, but what's your thoughts about how things ran down and unfolded throughout the season for you?
It was really an interesting, challenging, and entertaining season for me. I'm really kind of built my experience. My background is all road racing, traditional road racing, left and right, long straightaways. You know, uh, sedan cars, supercars, prototype cars, even Indy cars and stuff. I mean, that's my core competency. So to come into this series where none of that was in play, we were on the dirt, we were turning left, we had the jumps, so we ran some sprint cars where you really had to get up and run it. And I just really reflect back on the Turn 5 Motorsports Beef Jerky Unlimited series sponsored by Rexing, just with a great deal of satisfaction for the results I did put in. Dave, I got to talk to you a bunch here in the booth. We got to know each other. You sort of got to learn about who I am and how I drive. And I'm just really pleased that I could compete consistently in cars and on surfaces that I just am not, don't have a lot of background or skill at. And so I'm real proud of my team and the effort we were able to put in to, get a last podium here and finish on the top 3 for the championship.
Well, Ethan, it's been a pleasure all season long. We won't keep you much longer. So, for the final time here in season number 2, would you like to give any shout outs, thank yous, love yous?
Yeah, for sure. I got to thank Turn 5 Motorsports and Worn Out Racers. Worn Out Racers, our parent league. They've supported the Turn 5 Motorsport League. It, gave a different kind of opportunity for guys who want to drive. We got to have a shout out to our series champion, Tommy D. Beef Jerky Unlimited. He put forth the funds and the sponsoring. I want to thank all the admins that made the Turn 5 Motorsports League possibility to give us a place to race. If they don't do it, there's nowhere to race. So real proud of all those guys and pleased to be part of the series. I got to throw a big shout out to my team and crew, Western Grinding Service. They prepared all types of cars. They fixed them when I broke them. They put some hot rods underneath me. We got some podiums. We got some wins. We competed in the championship. I got lots of responsibilities in the world. I couldn't make all the races, but the ones we did, we always showed well, and so I'm real pleased with that. And I got to thank. I got to thank you, Dave, for the broadcast. You keep people tuned in. It's always fun to chat with you in the booth, and it's been a long season. We did a lot of work, so we're gonna go home. Everything's dirty, and you know what I say. We got Suave from Men on board, and they help keep us clean because it's only dirty if you don't wash it.
You always get me with that, and the sad thing about it is I prepare myself once I know the rundown, and I'm waiting for it, and then I'm still lost for words every time. It's absolutely phenomenal. I don't know how you do it, Ethan, but an amazing job this season. Always a pleasure to talk to you at the end of these things. So, again, great season run, great race for you here tonight, and until next time, as always, stay safe and keep it fast.
Excellent. Thanks, Dave. We'll talk to you again soon.
All right, there you have it. That's your podium for tonight's season finale at Southern National Motorsports Park. What a night. What a run for season number 2 with the Beef Jerky Unlimited. RexingCompanies Turn 5 Motorsports Tuesday night series. And for the final time, producers hitting those buttons in the background. It's time to run down the unofficial race results leading wire to wire here tonight, capturing the final checkered flag in the season hardware. Tommy D sits in victory lane. 109 of Bender going to come home second with Ethan Wilson, following it up with a third place finish, Robert D. in fourth, Sheldon Fiddick. Rounding out your top 5, 34 of Andy going to finish in 6th tonight. 7th belongs to the 113 of Paul Dillon with Chad Renselman and Gutman. Finishing out the 9-car field here in championship night. And what a night, what a run, what a season. Got to give a big shout out to all of the sponsors that made things happen here for season number 2. First and foremost, Beef Jerky Unlimited. All the guys and girls putting in all the hard work to produce a fantastic product over there at BeefJerkyUnlimited.com. Don't forget to go get yourself some beef jerky. Evansville Cold Storage sponsoring the pole position here tonight. PFL Logistics and JR Rexing Companies. Or in JR Expedited Freights, finishing out the lineup with RexingCompanies. Big shout out to them for sponsoring heat racing action in Victory Lane. Mountain Mafia Kennels, best American bully breeders in Western North Carolina. You can find them on Instagram and Facebook as well. Big shout out to Worn Out Racers. Great stable of drivers over there with the Worn Out Racers team. You can find them on iRacing.com over there in the league directories. Check them out. They run all different types of series all week long. I'm sure there's something you'll find to your liking. What a night, what a run. So for the final time, stay safe and stay loved, my friends. And until next time, we'll meet you in turn 3.